Hey, brothers and sisters, what's up? This is the Reluctant Nabi back again. And let me just start this one off with this thing. We need to be careful of where we get our news, and we got to really check our sources. All right. And so, and this is getting really difficult in that a lot of what you cannot trust is the regular mainstream media. And so what you have is you got some outlets that will take advantage of the mainstream media not being able to be trusted. So we had this story, Malia Obama arrested twice and no coverage in the mainstream media. And that's because she wasn't arrested twice. Now there's some other things that she's done, right? But she has not been arrested for it because, there's some privilege that people with money and status have that the regular people don't have. All right. But she was not arrested. And people are going against the Dems and stuff for the hypocrisy of other things she's done. And change.org, they have a referendum on that, and they're writing the Congress people there because basically what she did was no harm, but it's still illegal to regular people, just not to people with status. You see what I mean? But the thing being arrested for a lot of other things that they're claiming, like drugs and stuff, no. All right, didn't happen. There is something that is more disturbing, and it has very little to do with her. Now, keep this in mind. I can't stand Obama for what he did to the Afro community as president. One, the community is divided on whether we're going to stand for wickedness or evil. Two, we're divided on whether we're going to give the civil rights movement to the alphabet group that our ancestors got done in so badly to might try to make sure we had. And even then, when it was signed into law by LBJ, it was crumbs. It was designed not to make a difference. So, are we going to? He divided us up to where we no longer sought what was best for the community, but everybody pivoted and sought what was best for the black woman when everything that she wanted was disastrous to the community, and we see it. We watched him take the things and the decisions that were made by the black woman and blame them on the Afro men. Oh, and by the way, the men who were responsible, that were raised by these single black women, they didn't care anyway. All right. They didn't care because they didn't have no reason to care. They had nothing. Thanks to the government. Because they watched their mom ride that carousel in front of their faces. So that's why they can't grew up disrespecting women. Because their mom wasn't worth respecting. See, people don't want to talk about that. But for people to go after Malia because they don't like Obama and falsely tag her with stuff, yeah, I'm kind of against that because I don't like when they do it to the Afro men. All right, the link that I looked at that I came across was the Daily World update, right? It's false. And this is how you know it's false. Y'all know I try to check for sources, right? If she would have been arrested, we would have seen her mugshot all over the place the same way we see everyone else's. And even if they bury it, trust me, it would have gotten out. All right. Now, she was seen with an illegal substance that everybody I know uses, right? That's legal in certain states, but not in others. In the state she was in, and that she was using it, it was not legal there. And so there's the hypocrisy thing that people in that state go to jail while Mrs. Obama does not. All right. So that will be in the description box. Now that's another type of argument. And that doesn't even include her. That's anybody with money and status and stuff. They get to do things that was illegal for everybody else is not illegal for them. But this is something that should not be illegal anyway. Because cigarettes is legal and alcohol is legal. And those actually take the lives of people. So that's my stance. I'm from not doing any of it. Because for you, oh, it's a herb, people. When you put fire to anything, it chemically changes it into a chemical, and it is destructive to your brain cells. But y'all don't want to hear that. Let me greet everybody as I continue this real quick. Before the Hardugudag, all the way to the bank, Vastos los bonjour mes amis, keru bawani konnichiwa, ni hao ni ama, sani bonani, jambo baragani, assalamu alaikum and shalom. All right. Now, let me remind y'all real quick. Let's get those thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. When you subscribe, click the notification bell. My Cash App and PayPal me will be in the description box. All right. So remember to take care of yourself and family first. That's the first thing you do. All right. Then if you have an abundance, then you donate to people. All right. So now let's get into what's really important and what's really about hypocrisy. We're talking about real hypocrisy, not what we would consider a nasty habit, damaging habit, but real hypocrisy. Harvey Weinstein. Yes, Malia is going to intern for Harvey Weinstein. You know, Oprah's friend. You know, the very people that was up in arms and wanted to see Bill Cosby done in, not only will they not do anything about Harvey Weinstein, but you got a former president's daughter going to intern for him. Oh, let me explain intern. Work for free. Just to have the experience to put it on a resume. But you're still working for free. All right? Understand how this is. The guy that wanted to change how the image of how Afro people were being seen, he's in prison and he's being appreciated there by the inmates because he gets to talk to them and mentor a lot of them guys. A lot of them guys may have the fortune of coming out better as a result of him being there than when they went in. All right. But you know who didn't appreciate him? Yep, us, Afro people. We allowed them to sandbag one of our icons and in the same breath have no problem with the so-called black president sending his daughter to intern, that means work for free, for said other guy. Because, you know, we're so sick that the color of our skin makes most of our BAWs despise us. The color of his skin, Mr. Weinstein, gives him privilege that he don't get arrested, thrown in jail, even though his accusations were actually proven and on record and recent record. No, they're going to dig back to stop an Afro man from owning NBC. And nobody has a problem with that, except for a bunch of brothers. Interesting. The Simps, crickets. Hoteps, crickets. All right. The BAWs, the adversary. Yeah, they took down another Afro man. Yeah, never mind, he was going to improve our image. Never mind, he might have done something that was actually beneficial for the community. We just want to take him down because we don't like our melanin, and we don't like that they love their melanin. That's what I'm starting to think that that's one of the main things that these BAWs don't like about us Afro men. That we love our melanin. We don't see it as a disadvantage because we don't see being rich as an advantage. And many of the rich people wish they were all right, but that they wasn't rich and up in that other group that they have to deal with. See, rich people having problems. And we're like, yeah, we just gonna travel, do our thing. We good, we good. We don't need all the money. So this was checked out. Malia Obama, the eldest daughter of President Barack Obama, will intern with, and this was Hollywood Reporter and stuff. This is well covered. Um, Mega producer Harvey Weinstein. The Hollywood Reporter confirmed Friday. Malia, now 18, is scheduled to begin work in the New York office of Weinstein Company next month, after the first family finished their post-presidential vacation in Palm Springs, California. Malia, who graduated from high school last June, is expected to attend Harvard University in the fall. Previously, the first daughter worked as an intern on Lena Dunham HBO series Girls, in addition to spending time in Los Angeles working on the set of CBS drama Extent, starring Halle Berry. So they're grooming her to be a mogul in Hollywood, right? But all these women that had complaint about Harvey Weinstein, they're okay with this because, it's Malia Obama. You see the hypocrisy of the liberals? They don't believe in justice, honor, integrity, all the rest of that stuff. No. But the thing here is they don't believe in justice. Because the real injustice here is that Harvey Weinstein is able to get interns to work for him, and Bill Cosby is still locked up in a prison on trumped up charges because he was going to work for us, Afro people, in a way that was substantive. Yeah, that's something to think about, isn't it? At the end of the day, the BAWs are not our friends. No part of the system is our friend. The news media can't be trusted. You don't know who to trust anymore. So, brothers, we got to do our own research, and we got to trust ourselves and leave the rest of these monsters alone. All right. It is all about trusting ourselves. These queens, they don't want us to be kings in the kingdom that they're imagining. They looking for some other group. They looking for another woman, a thug, or the Caucasian, but never the Afro man that's holding things up. All right, y'all better pay attention. All right, this is getting raw. Right, and it's going to be up to us. But here's the thing: the brothers that's preaching this stuff, it's sad, but these kind of videos, when we're showing you the hypocrisy that's going on, we're still looking for a big button to smile. We have thirsty dudes that see that a woman did something really, really heinous. All right, somebody show a picture, they be like, "Oh, but man, look at that booty," and I'm like, yeah, but then again, the majority of these dudes that think like that were raised by the single BAW who destroyed their manhood and their sense of just holding it inside and looking at the content of the character of people. Nope, it's all about feelings, and it's all about superficial vision. That's the kind of stuff we need to get away from. We need to start studying, and we need to start researching before we start believing anything that anybody has to say in this crooked little world in the United States. With that said, I'm out.